and I really kind of want this to be a two-way dialogue too, because I can learn from whatever suggestions you have as well. But I think part of the solution is to acknowledge verbally to veterinarians that they've got a really busy schedule, and here are some things that can help. And being able to provide materials or solutions that are very tangible, as opposed to just calling and saying, or dropping off some business cards and just saying, I can help. Helping kind of find out if they already have a trainer that they use, because that might kind of shed some light. Either if you know the trainer that maybe they already have an established relationship with, and maybe that trainer is not as progressive with their methods, then it might kind of offer an opportunity to say, well, I take a slightly different approach, and I'd like to share some of that, and I have good results. So being able to share some of those testimonials, of course, is helpful. But I also think it's just really important to build a relationship with any trainers, so you're not just a name on a card or a name on a piece of paper, to really meet with the veterinarians. And I know they're busy too, so they may not be able to spend a whole lot of time, but just kind of touching base, and even getting a feel for if that veterinarian has an interest in behavior. Like I know some other veterinarians in the area that have an interest, and they'd be a little bit more receptive to actually having a dialogue and building a relationship. Marketing solutions, this is kind of where I really would like to hear any of your thoughts too, but and of course marketing is expensive, so it's kind of a double-edged sword, but anything that you could give to a veterinarian that would be helpful, and as kind of somewhere in the next part of my talk, is some examples of common things that any veterinarian would, behavior-related problems that would come up. So if you kind of know what are the most common things that veterinarians deal with, maybe you can kind of develop some marketing tools that would be helpful for their clients and patients. I know I've seen like little tablets that are like a pad of paper that just has like a half sheet information maybe about I've seen anywhere from like house training advice to safety tips around Christmas time. It can be just something that has information that's useful to clients that maybe the veterinarian office could have in their lobby, that just a little peel off and take away, quick reference sheet on those kinds of things. But what kinds of things are you currently doing, or do you find most helpful? Yeah.
We do a new puppy packet that includes information on, socialization, handling, kind of more or less the things that we go to in our puppy socialization classes. And then we also do just a new dog welcome packet, so if they adopted a new dog, and those have worked pretty well for us.
Okay, great. So you provide those to the veterinarian. Here are some new puppy packets and new dog packets.
When we introduced ourselves, we did an open house, and then we also followed up after the open house with inviting them to the open house to go around to the clinic and say, here's who we are, and we'd like for you to stand up with clients. If you want more, just call us. Especially one clinic, constantly calling, wanting more of those puppy packets and doing that.
Because I think that is a perfect example. A lot of drug companies will provide new puppy packs, but they're really lean in terms of information, and in some cases don't really have any information. So it's basically like a folder with a free dose of heartburn prevention or something. So that is a great idea.
We've gotten most of our new puppy clients from those, and it's a ton of information. And it's not a big advertisement. It has our logo on the front, the information at the bottom, and the rest of it's just information. And then in the back, the vets can slide in on business card and a little ad.
Great. What about other ideas?
Every client I ask who their vet is, and if it's a vet that I haven't met yet, I will take a big thing of candy or something to them, and I have deviously even done that when they said I didn't have any pockets.
Yeah.
So I'll go and say, thank you for the referral, and I'll give them a big thing, and I always get referrals from them after that.
After that, okay. I like that. works. Food is good. What else?
I think that's a really looking, for somebody that they can just
Yeah.
send somebody to when they get a question.
Yeah, go talk to them.
I built my whole practice through that, I never advertised, and I had a huge practice, but I made up, like a one-page thing of services and problems and stuff that I offered. I talked to the vets a lot, followed them around. So I had 2 vets at different times sit through my entire class. They said they wouldn't refer until, and I thought that was great. I mean,
Yeah.
like the whole puppy classes, 6 weeks, not.
Oh, the whole, not just one class,
not
but the
just
whole
one
series.
class.
Yeah, yeah.
And I really appreciate that because, you know, they're the ones that really want to make sure they're referring to
Shows,
somebody.
yeah.
Yeah, we've actually offered free classes to